so much happened, and it was all so fast. I just kind of got carried away with everything, but the time has finally come, and I didn't really think about it as the days grew near. And, the anticipation just became exponential, and now it's coming up, and it's like back to reality. Gotta do it. Everything had seemed to be going so well. I was back in the tropics, felt good about my health, jumped straight back into work, and from the very beginning of last year when I arrived at the Philippines, I was just welcomed with an overwhelming amount of positivity and support, which I felt would be the start to a productive and successful year. And so it was. Things picked up really fast, and it was like I was back where I started, going full force and embracing every opportunity that was thrown at me. It was like I had this new life, and I was so excited to share my journey with all the people who had cheered me on and helped me get through all the tough times and the excruciating experiences. I wanted to ride this wave of euphoric emotion and capitalize on my own inner happiness, and then spread that to everyone out there who's there watching me, the people around me, and more specifically you, the viewer. And as much as I enjoy these adventures I partake in and the stories I get to tell, there's nothing that makes me more happy than just being able to do something that affects someone watching or listening to me in a positive way.
Believe ako sa'yo.
Believe? Yeah. The biggest driving force in most people's channels, especially this one, is the idea that what you're doing is making a difference. Whether it's as simple as making someone laugh, or on a greater scale being an inspiration, or in my case, a figure of hope. It's a role that I very well embraced, and everything I'd done in the way I lived my life was something I believed in. With a positive mindset, you can overcome anything, and never let challenges be the things that bring you down. Let it be the thing that lifts you up as you exemplify how to overcome all barriers in life and grow from all past experiences. It's just like a mindset thing. If I think, therefore I am. At no point has it ever been easy being a figure of hope, but for the most part, I was always able to manage and wouldn't mind sharing everything that I've been through, whether it's on national television or to a group of friends, because in the back of my mind, I know I'm helping others by sharing my story. However, something I've never talked about nor discussed on this channel or in interviews, or to anyone for that matter, is how difficult it became for me over time to continue talking about the same thing over and over again. I never wanted to complain about it or seem ungrateful, given that I'm alive and healthy and doing better than a lot of unfortunate people out there. One of the difficult truths I shied away from talking about is how, as time went on, it became somewhat repetitive, and it became a daunting task to keep thinking about everything that had happened.
Take us to the dark places. You said there were periods you were when the doctor found something.
So that was the first time I really pondered the idea of death as a reality.
Yeah.
Every time I'm asked about my experiences, I have to go back and recollect everything that had happened, and every time I do this, it's like, to some extent, I have to relive these moments. Moments of fear and uncertainty, and just getting that reality check that nothing in life is ever really certain. You never know what can happen. It's like a slight form of PTSD. Yeah, I don't want to make it sound more intense than what it is, but it is flashbacks of a traumatic experience that lingers within and hasn't completely gone away yet. But whether you're just trying to promote positivity or just do something good, I think the thing that matters most above anything is truth. The thing is, with social media, everything has become fabricated in a way to show you how great everyone's doing. And that leaves this unrealistic fallacy about how incredible everyone's lives are, which can be unhealthy as a consumer on a daily basis of that. Aside from all of that, I receive messages and emails every few days from cancer patients or family members of someone who's going through the treatments, detailing everything it is that they're going through and asking advice on how to stay strong and basically what should they do. I used to reply to almost every single message I would get before, because I empathize with these people, all these people who have to go through such a unfortunate experience. I always replied with something, positive or light, just to try and raise their spirits, or, putting myself in their situation, and just say something that I think would make them feel a little better and worry less. But with every story I hear, it leaves me with this sort of heavy feeling, and it came to a point where it just overwhelmed me, and it made me sad. The conglomerate of all of this added up, and for the past 6 months I kind of reacted in a way of just running away from it all, avoiding it in conversation and carrying along with my travels, moving on with my life and kind of pretending that nothing's wrong so that it doesn't hold me back to protect myself, and so it doesn't affect my productivity or sanity for that matter. And for the most part, it hasn't affected me, and the past few months have been incredible. But it's now my 1-year anniversary since receiving that monumental phone call regarding the final results of my treatment.
No need for any further treatment. It would just, at this point, you would be under surveillance. They'd be kind of checking you for any recurrence. Does that make sense?
And now it's time to confront the inevitable, go back and get my scans and make sure everything has remained successful up until now. While leaving the Philippines last month, I initially didn't have any plans on vlogging or talking about anything. I didn't really have any plans at all. The longer I've gone without bringing any of it up, it seems to have become harder and harder for me to talk about. But I'm breaking that barrier down right now and confronting the truth of what's going on. I didn't particularly mean to disappear off of social media, and I didn't want anyone to worry about me. That wasn't my intention. So I realized I needed to make at least a vlog and update everyone and put all the speculations to rest of why I disappeared and what's going on, and just let you know for the most part that things are okay and I'm doing okay. I understand that a lot of people followed my journey because of this story and everything that I went through, so I feel like at the least I owe it to everyone and to the people that care about me and support me, because at the end of the day, I never forget that you are the reason to the most of my success. I've come to realize that fear affects me in a way of just shutting me down. It makes me a recluse. It's like I don't want to have contact with anyone or anything, or ayoko mag-usap. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to talk to the vlog. I don't want to talk to my mom. I don't want to talk to anyone. You just shut down, And then it's like I've never felt fear like that before, like. Being back at home has, given me a lot of time in solitude alone, which is something I haven't experienced in a really long time. And I think it's really healthy. It's good every now and again to spend some time alone where you can reflect, be able to gather your thoughts and think independently and just regroup. If there's anything I learned from this, or a piece of advice that I could give, it's, take a break every now and again off of social media. In particular, a few days or maybe even a week, if you can, and just see how it makes you feel. It's kind of revolutionary not knowing what everyone else is doing, and it can really help you concentrate on yourself, your goals, and what it is that you need to do to improve in whatever it is that you want to get better at, or focus on for that matter. Take some time alone, preferably in nature where it's easier to meditate on whatever it is that you need to ponder on, and then when you're done, come back strong, rejuvenated, and ready to go. If you're trying to quantify the meaning behind this whole video, and I guess just understand what's the whole purpose of all of this, well, for one, it's just me saying hello and apologizing for the unbeknownst hiatus, which is something I've never done before since becoming a full-time YouTuber. I've been getting a lot of messages of concern of what's happened to me and what's going on and everything, and this is it. I also want to use this opportunity to apologize to all the brands and anyone else that I've worked with of recently for kind of just falling off the map and for lack of communication. I understand that it's not professional and that's not how I want to be perceived, but at the same time I'm just going through this, and until I get my results back from the scans and everything, things are going to be a bit delayed till that point when I can completely focus. It's life priority type stuff, I hope you understand. But the bigger picture to all of this, the aspect of greater significance, is just me being honest and expressing the notion that I'm scared. That's the only reason I've had trouble with all of this and anything I mentioned previously, and it's simply just because confronting fear is never an easy thing. But no matter how difficult it may get at times or how frightening it all is, I never let fear take control of my life. And until you recognize how much fear holds you back, only then can you maximize your potential and reach that point in life in which you want to get to. And I mean that on all levels, big or small, even something as little as social anxiety. If you're afraid to go up and talk to a girl who you may end up being with for the rest of your life, you never know. Or something terrifying like taking a huge risk and leaving your job and starting your own company, or working towards something that you're passionate about but you're not sure if it can get you anywhere, or trying something new like singing or dancing or YouTubing, anything that might interest you but you're just too scared to try it out because you're scared of the unknown, and it's just fear. There's all this stuff I know a lot of you want to do, and if you just ask yourself, why aren't you doing it? Or what's the one thing holding you back from the most things that you want to do that you're not doing? It's fear. I lived the majority of my life lacking a lot of confidence I wish I once had, because I would have got a lot more stuff done. I would have tried a lot more stuff, and I mean, that's really just the best advice that I could ever give. Because at the end of the day, what do you have to lose? I mean, this vlog was so hard for me to do, and I just kept trying to not think about it, and I don't know, it got in my head and made a more bigger deal out of all of this when after all these weeks, I buckled down. I just did this in a day. I just started making this vlog yesterday and edited it throughout the night, and now I'm gonna upload this, within the hour or so. And now I feel so much better. It's like this huge weight off my shoulders. I don't feel like I'm hiding anymore from anything, and it's therapeutic. I got it done. Being scared is natural and it's okay. Nevertheless, I'm sure the scans are gonna be all right. And in a few weeks, it should all just be a reminder of, what's important in life and what are my priorities. Not take anything for granted, keep things simple, do what you can, and just enjoy the ride. That's it. I didn't even plan that, but I could have plugged the new merch. Enjoy the ride. I still don't have any results for my scans or anything, but when I do, I'll be sure to release it on the next vlog. Please leave a like on this video. That's all I ask for today. And that's it. It helps a lot. Your support means the world to me, and I'll see you on the next vlog. What's the giveaway? All my giveaways are in the Philippines. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Yes. Like this video and comment with the hashtag Bobo. I'll send out some food. Pasalubong. You never can go wrong with food. All right, bye-bye. Oh, shoot, and one more thing. Congrats to Benini Bautista for hitting 1 million subscribers. I feel like a proud father. That means so much to me, and I would like to do a whole story and a whole vlog on that, on the beginnings of Benini and where she came from. It's a really inspiring story that needs to be told, and yeah, comment if that's something that you would like to see as well. All right, bye-bye. Dude, I thought we were clinging. Oh.
I wish that I could know you more, but I don't know what I'm